What if the next 30 days could completely change the way you think about money, reduce your financial stress, and put you on the path toward lasting wealth without requiring a higher salary or winning the lottery? The truth is that financial success isn't built in a single day. It comes from small, consistent habits repeated over time. And 30 days is more than enough to begin creating habits that can transform your financial future. Most people try to fix their finances by making huge changes overnight, only to give up after a week because their plan feels impossible to maintain in real life. Instead of relying on motivation, the 30-Day Money Reset Challenge focuses on simple daily actions that gradually improve your financial habits until smart money decisions become part of your everyday routine. The first step is taking complete control of your finances by writing down exactly how much money you earn, how much you owe, how much you spend, and how much you currently have saved because you can't improve what you refuse to measure. Many people avoid looking at their finances because they're afraid of what they'll discover. But facing the numbers honestly is the moment real financial progress begins. For the first week of the challenge, your goal isn't to change everything. It's simply to track every single dollar you spend. Whether it's a cup of coffee, a streaming subscription, groceries, or an online purchase. Most people are shocked when they realize how much money quietly disappears on small expenses they barely remember making, proving that awareness alone can immediately improve financial decisions. The second step is identifying unnecessary spending without eliminating everything you enjoy, because the goal isn't to make life miserable, it's to stop paying for things that no longer bring real value. Cancel subscriptions you never use, avoid impulse purchases, cook a few extra meals at home, and give yourself at least 24 hours before buying anything that isn't a genuine necessity. During the second week, challenge yourself to complete several no-spend days where you buy only essentials like groceries, transportation, or emergency needs, avoiding every unnecessary purchase, no matter how tempting it seems. These no-spend days help you break emotional spending habits while proving that happiness doesn't always require opening your wallet every time you're bored or stressed. The third step is creating an emergency fund, even if you can only save a small amount at first, because financial security doesn't begin with thousands of dollars. It begins with developing the habit of saving consistently. Set up an automatic transfer so that a portion of every paycheck moves directly into savings before you even have the chance to spend it, because automation removes emotion and makes consistency much easier. Another important part of the challenge is reviewing every recurring monthly expense, including phone bills, insurance, subscriptions, internet services, and memberships, to see whether you're paying more than necessary. Even saving $50 or $100 each month by negotiating bills or switching providers can free up money that can be invested or used to eliminate debt much faster. By the end of the second week, you'll already have a much clearer picture of your financial habits, and for many people, that awareness alone becomes the turning point that changes the way they manage money forever. The third week of the 30-Day Money Reset Challenge is all about making your money work for you instead of simply working for money, because building wealth isn't just about cutting expenses. It's about creating a financial system that grows stronger every month. If you have high-interest debt, start making extra payments toward it using either the debt snowball or debt avalanche method, because every dollar you pay today reduces the amount of interest you'll pay tomorrow. If you're already free from high-interest debt, begin investing, even if it's only a small amount, because the habit of investing consistently is far more important than the size of your first investment. Remember, waiting until you have more money is one of the biggest reasons people never start building wealth. While those who begin with small, regular investments often end up far ahead simply because they started earlier. During this week, spend some time improving your financial knowledge by reading a personal finance book, listening to a money podcast, or learning the basics of investing, budgeting, and compound interest, because knowledge is one of the few investments that continues paying you for life. The fourth and final week is focused on creating habits that will continue long after the 30-day challenge ends, because temporary motivation fades, but strong financial systems can last for decades. Take everything you've learned over the past month and build a simple financial routine that you can realistically follow every month without feeling overwhelmed or restricted. Set clear financial goals for the next year, whether that's paying off $5,000 in debt, saving $10,000 for an emergency fund, investing a fixed amount every month, or building an additional source of income that strengthens your financial security. Break those goals into small monthly targets because achieving one small milestone at a time feels far more manageable than focusing only on a large number that seems impossible today. Another important habit is scheduling a weekly money check-in where you review your spending, monitor your savings, track your investments, and make small adjustments before financial problems become major setbacks. This weekly routine usually takes less than 30 minutes, but it keeps you aware of where your money is going and helps you stay in control, instead of reacting after mistakes have already been made. Celebrate your progress throughout the challenge because every subscription you cancel, every unnecessary purchase you avoid, every dollar you save, and every debt payment you make is proof that your financial future is already improving. Many people quit because they only focus on how far they still have to go instead of recognizing how much progress they've already made. But lasting financial success is built through consistent improvement, not instant perfection. Imagine completing these 30 days with better spending habits, growing savings, reduced debt, increased financial confidence, and a clear plan for the future instead of constantly wondering where your money disappeared every month. Now imagine repeating those same habits for the next year, then 5 years, then 10 years, because that's how ordinary people quietly build extraordinary wealth, not through luck, but through small, disciplined actions repeated consistently over time. The 30-day money reset challenge isn't really about 30 days at all. It's about using 1 month to create habits that can improve the rest of your life. Your future financial success won't be determined by one perfect decision. It will be determined by the choices you continue making long after this challenge is over. Start today, stay consistent, trust the process, and remember that every smart financial decision you make is another step toward the freedom, security, and peace of mind you've been working for. If you found today's video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because every week we share practical financial strategies that help ordinary people take control of their money, build lasting wealth, and achieve financial freedom one smart decision at a time.